Hey everybody, and welcome back. This is Matthew Boyle from languagecardgames.com, where we believe if you can play cards, you can learn languages. And recently I've started this new series called the Language Card Games Café, where we play a virtual game of cards together, and I show you how these games can be used to practice any target language you're after. Today I'm going to be speaking some Toki Pona, but you can speak any language you want to when I prompt you to do so, or you can type your answers into the comments section down below. If you're not sure how to play this particular game, this is called Other Tongue 3, and we started playing it in, I think, the 11th episode. So I'll put a link in here so you can go back and start from the beginning where we explain the game more. But for now, today, we're just going to jump in. And if you've been following along with us, there are some new cards in here that you haven't seen before, but some will repeat to keep it easier for you. Okay, let's get started. So your first card is Harper, and it asks you to say a rhetorical question in your other tongue. Just a reminder, other tongue in this game means your target language, whatever that may be. So if you can say a rhetorical question, then you can look up one definition or one translation in a dictionary or a translator. Now it's over to my turn. I've got the automatons. You probably remember what these guys do. I don't have any other cards to add points to right now, so I can't use them quite yet. Back to you. Here's another new card for you, the Tomes card. And it asks, can you say the name or the title of a book and or the name of an author? If you can say one of those things, you can add 1 point to a character. If you can say both of those things, then you can add 2 points to a character. But the book and the author have to go together. So can you say those things in your target language? I'll give you a minute to try to think of a book name and an author's name who wrote that book. Okay, fantastic. So assuming that you could say the name of a book and its author in your target language, then you could add 2 points to a character and then turn this card down. When you turn a card down in this game, it just means it's deactivated. You can't use it until somehow it gets turned back up. It gets turned back up. Okay, back to me. Now I finally get to do something. Here we go. So with an automatons card, I can say a noun, a verb, or an adjective, and then add points to other cards based on how many automatons I have. I have 2, so I'm going to be able to add 2 and then add 2. And I'm going to say moku, which means can mean to eat or to drink. And that lets me add 2 points because I have 2 automatons to this card. And then I'll just do the same thing again, and I will say ma, which means it could mean land, country, or some sort of outside area. And that lets me add 2 over there. Okay, back to you. So this is a really interesting card. It's called Nostalgia. And here's the challenge. Can you remember a word that I said in a previous game that we had together? In episode 12, I spoke some Portuguese. In episode 11, I spoke some German. If you can remember one of those words, then you can double the total points value of a character. So I'll give you a second to see if you can remember the words that I said in our past games. Now, if you want to refresh your mind about what I said, I'll put the words that I said down below in the comments section. But for this game, I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt. As if you could just remember one word, that will let you double your character's total points value. He's worth 1, 2, 3 right now. Every card is automatically worth 1 point, so he's worth 3 altogether. So we need to raise it up to a total of 6. And then turn this card down. Alrighty, back to me. So I'm going to say Pona, which means good, and PP, which means bug. And that will allow me to add 2 points to this card and 2 points to this card. Again, I'm just using their rules on each other. And then for the servicemen, I'll say Yanlawa, which means a leader or a boss. And this card's asking me to say an occupation or a job. That's why I said Yanlawa. And then I can turn any card up or down, so I'm going to deactivate your character. But it doesn't really matter because the game's pretty much over. You don't have any more cards to draw, neither do I. So we tally up the points. You have 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 to 8. I won this round. But if you understand this game and got to practice your target language a little bit, I hope you feel that you came away with a win as well. If you enjoy learning languages in this way, I want to let you know that I have a gamified language coaching program where we use habit building practices, motivational practices, and we also use games. So it's a really fun way to learn any foreign language you want, and you can learn more about that at languagecardgames.com. I'll also put a link in this video. But thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you will come back and try to beat me in the next episode, where I'm going to try to speak some Esperanto, another constructed language. All right, bye-bye for now.